that it's the batsmen that make T20s an experience to relish. This year at the auctions, some of the most common names from the world of T20 cricket will go under the hammer. While the auction may be mini, trust these batters to trigger a mega war in Chennai. Hey guys, you're watching RCB 12th Man TV. Top international and Indian batsmen at the auction in this video. We'll start with the foreign names. Number 1, Jason Roy. The name says it all. As explosive as they come, he's been part of the IPL in the past. He was part of Delhi even in the previous season, but opted out ahead of the tournament. Wealth of T20 experience, close to 6,000 runs with an average close to 28, and he had a decent BBL as well, 350 plus runs. Jason Roy gets going. He can be really good. Number 2, Steven Smith. Rajasthan Royals releasing their former captain may have come as a surprise to many, but don't be surprised if Steven Smith disrupts the auction. Batting of the highest quality, leadership qualities, captaining some high-profile teams, he will bring plenty to the table. And fair to say that Smith is easily one of the biggest names that will go under the hammer. Number 3, Evan Lewis. He was with the Mumbai Indians in the past. The hard-hitting Caribbean left-handed batsman strikes at over 140 in T20 cricket, and he's played over 150 games around the world. Ever so often, a Caribbean makes the headlines at an IPL auction. Will it be the turn of Evan Lewis this time? At number 4, Aaron Finch, a familiar name for RCB fans, a destructive top-order batsman, Australia's white ball captain, has the highest score in T20 internationals, has played for more teams than anyone else in the IPL. Will he find a new home? Will he go back to one of his former teams? Only time will tell, but he will also bring plenty of leadership qualities, just like Steven Smith, along with all the bats. Finally, David Malan. He's never featured in the IPL before, but Malan has created enough ripples with his performances for England for teams to reach deep into their pockets for him. He averages over 50 in T20s and has already gotten 100 in the 19 games that he's played so far. But will an average season at the BBL impact his chances? We'll find out. From the top 5 international names to the top 5 Indian names, we'll start with Sheldon Jackson. Jackson is a veteran in the Indian domestic circuit. He's been part of the KKR setup in the past. His IPL record may not be as shiny, but his recent Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy performance was scintillating. The 5 games that he played, over 240 runs at an average of 80. We think that's good enough to catch the attention of the buyers. At number 2, Karun Nair. He's been part of 4 IPL franchises in the past and most recently with the Kings 11 Punjab. Over 130 T20 games, close to 3,000 runs. Nair is a potent middle-order batsman who can switch gears at will. In his last auction, the Kings 11 Punjab picked him up for a whopping 5.6 crores, and we think he might just be in the reckoning for another big prize. At number 3, Kedar Jadhav. It will be early to predict that Kedar Jadhav is entering the twilight of his career. With 87 IPL caps, he certainly is one of the most seasoned names in the auction. Jadhav, who was released by the Chennai Super Kings ahead of the auction, averaged almost 50 in the recently concluded Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy, and everyone feels that he could not have timed that any better. At number 4, Vishnu Solanki. Solanki is an uncapped player, alright, but he has all the ingredients to sell big at the auction. He was one of the top run getters in the Syed Mushtaq Ali Trophy. 267 runs in the 8 games that he played. He comes from Baroda, a city that has produced some high-quality T20 talent. He may very well be the next big thing from Baroda. Finally, Siddesh Ladd. Siddesh has been part of the MI and KKR setups in the past. He comes from the city of Mumbai, a city that continues to provide high-quality batting talent. Siddesh had a slightly leaner Syed Mushtaq Ali trophy, but he would hope that the teams will keep his domestic record in mind, as he can also bowl his arm over when required. So who's it gonna be? Will it be the flamboyance of the English batsmen, or the Australians, or the raw hitting power of the West Indian batsmen, or will it be the big Indian batsmen that will make the headlines? Let us know. Drop your comments. We can't wait to hear.